can take their seats, please. We're going to get started in a couple minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the opening ceremony. Color Guard, present the colors. Scout salute. Color Guard wheel. Color Guard, prepare to post the colors. Everybody join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color Guard, post the colors. Two, Color Guard dismissed. Scout sign. Please join me in reciting the Scout Oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Please join me in reciting the Scout law. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. 2, please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Advika Natarajan, and as Senior Patrol Leader for Troop 2000, it is my pleasure to call this Eagle Court of Honor to order. At this time, I would like to introduce today's Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Mohan.
Thank you, Advika. As she said, my name is Kumar Mohan, Assistant Scoutmaster of Troop 2000, and I have the pleasure of being the Master of Ceremonies for this Eagle Court of Honor to recognize the accomplishments of Faelyn Davis, Nivehdana and Shana. I would like to extend a warm welcome to you and glad you all could join for the special occasion for the Scouts and their families. Eagle Guard, please present the Eagle candidates Faelyn Davis, Nivehdana and Shana. To earn the highest rank in Scouting, these Scouts have spent a great deal of time and effort to fulfill the requirements of rank advancement. Faelyn, Nivehdana, and Shana's efforts, as well as the Scout leaders and their family, culminate today in the presentation of Eagle Scout Badge. This is an occasion for pride and joy, as well as time for reflection. At this point, I would like to call upon Mr. Simpson to ask for God's blessing for the ceremony.
Scout is reverent. Let us pray. Gracious God, we come to you today in awe of your magnificent glory. We thank you for your abundant blessings on us. We thank you for bringing us together as a family of Scouts, gathered to celebrate the accomplishments of Faelyn and Nivi and Shana. Help us to give them well-deserved praise and honor. Use this ceremony to inspire and encourage the Scouts and leaders of Troop 2000 and to remind them how much the members of Johns Creek Presbyterian Church care for them. Lord, we thank you for these scouts, for their hard work, their dedication, and their service as an example to others. Amen.
Now to the official program. Can anyone tell me what is special about today, March 8th? It is celebrated internationally. Okay? Yes, good answer. Thank you. It's International Women's Day, and I believe it's a coincidence that these girls are up on the stage, but it's a very, very good coincidence that they are on stage to celebrate these young women on their highest accomplishment as a scout. Some quick milestones. Boy Scouts, as it used to be called, again, scouting was started for boys, and then most of the countries did have boys and girls at different times. And in America, the first girls in the program were admitted in which year? 2019. No, first girls. This was 1969. I found out myself. They were not part of the scouting program, but they were part of something called Explorer program, which was for 14 to 21, more towards the green shirt people, the crew people possibly. I didn't know all of it. So it took another 50 years, in February of 2019, when Boy Scouts rebranded themselves as Scouts BSA and welcomed the girls into the program. So, and this happened in February of 2019. These scouts on stage joined Troop 2000 under their champion Scoutmaster, Mrs. Davis, right away, February 2019, they were on. Though they are the 3rd, 4th, and 5th Eagle Scouts from Troop 2000, girl troop, again, now we're all the same, but the 3rd, 4th, and 5th girls, these 4, the 3 plus the Scoutmaster, have been the 4 pillars that contributed to the success of this, the girls in the program. So very proud of you guys to be part of this journey there, watching them from the sidelines. Founding members, daughters of Scoutmasters, all 3 of them are daughters of Scoutmasters, and 6+ years in the program, and today ready to be Eagle Scouts. Very happy and proud to be celebrating the accomplishments of these fine young women on this special day. Today you will hear a lot about these Scouts' journey on the stage, to earn their journey to this stage, to earn their Eagle rank from the Scouts, as well as the adult leaders, and see some of their accomplishments displayed in the hallway as we enter. In the end, I expect, hopefully, inspire younger Scouts as well as some of the adults too, at least me. At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Hufnagel to lead the Scouts with the Eagle Pledge.
Scouts, come here, please. Side by side so you can all, okay. For anybody in the audience who's an Eagle Scout, please rise and join us. Scout sign. I state your name. Believe in the Boy Scouts of America.
Believe in the Boy Scouts of America.
Let's change that. Believe in Scouts America, I believe it is now.
Believe in Scouts of America.
Which has as its aim and purpose
Which has as its name and purpose
character building and citizenship training.
character building and citizenship training.
I believe scouting helps a scout
I believe scouting helps a scout
become a master of his or her own abilities,
become a master of his or her own abilities,
helps him or her get along with others,
helps him or her get along with others,
and helps the scout
and helps the scout
find a worthy use of their abilities.
find a worthy use of their abilities.
I believe it is my duty
I believe it is my duty
to obey the scout oath and law.
to obey the scout oath and law.
And I renew my faith in scouting
I renew my faith in scouting
and promise to do what I can
and promise to do what I can
in service to other scouts,
in service to other scouts,
especially those scouts
especially those scouts
who have not come this far
who have not come this far
along the Eagle Trail.
along the Eagle Trail.
Everything I've said is what I really believe,
Everything I've said is what I really believe,
and I pledge to follow the Eagle Trail
and I pledge to follow the Eagle Trail
throughout the rest of my life.
throughout the rest of my life.
Thank you.
With that, officially, you got Eagle Scouts. Please stand to be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest Scouts of 2000. I'd like to ask Mr. Coppell to present the Eagle Scout Medal and Ribbon to Faelyn, Nivehdana, and Shana.
We're pretty much closing in on almost 300 Eagle Scouts for these troops, which is pretty remarkable. So, you know, I said, well, what have I said that I haven't said before? I won't say anything. Nah, I fooled you. Why do we have a big ceremony whenever a scout reaches Eagle Scout? What's the big deal? Yeah, they got the top rank, they get a medal, besides a patch. So why do we hold a big ceremony? Why do we have dignitaries come and give a bunch of accolades? Big whoop, they got the top rank. Sure, it took 6 years to get there, a lot of perseverance and personal dedication to become an Eagle Scout, but that's the point. Perseverance. Set a goal and attain it. Through hard work, through planning, and perseverance. To quote Mark Rick when he was the coach of UGA football, the famous line, finish the drill. Which is why Eagle Scout is a special title that is recognized both nationally and internationally by business leaders, political leaders, even your neighbors. Everyone has heard and looks up to an Eagle Scout. Once they find out you're an Eagle Scout, and they do find out, it's kind of hard because most Eagle Scouts don't go around bragging, hey, I'm an Eagle Scout. But when time comes up through casual conversation, they find out, their outlook to you and changes, and the respect level increases tremendously. Let's think about this. All the extracurricular activities these youths are in, and they're in a lot. Each extracurricular activity you participate in has a good aspect. Debate team, research, organization of thoughts, learn public speaking. Yeah, these Eagle Scouts learn this as they run troop meetings, campouts, public speaking. Come to a regular court of honor, and you'll see the award ceremonies run by these youth, giving speeches, describing the ranks, and learning most especially how to pronounce names. Marching band, learn how to work together as a team to perform a task, perfection as a team. 6 years of mastering the patrol method is what these scouts have done. Easily covers that task. Being the quarterback of a football team, pretty hard, but you try being the senior patrol leader of a troop on a council camporee where all your patrols are over a 5-mile area of Burt Adams competing, and you have to keep all these patrols on task and even herding all the cats. And I use the term cats because that's a term I use that often describes the attention span of a younger scout. Beta Club doing service, great club to join, but these scouts do so many projects for the community, more than you can count. Each one of them has earned the President's Service Award. So yes, I am a big proponent of extracurricular activities, but the best bang for your buck is scouting. As it encompasses not just a couple of the good aspects of the extracurriculars, it has all those good aspects rolled up into one place. It offers all the good attributes. And as a bonus to all this, it drills into the scout a code of ethics, the oath and the law you just heard. They hear that every Monday night for 6 years. In addition, other bonuses are thrown in, like learning a skill that others don't. Master that skill, get tested on that skill, and then teach that skill to someone, be it cooking, camping, using a compass, or even how to tie a bowline. See it, do it, teach it. So when businesses are hiring, if you put down you played the clarinet and the marching band, yeah, that's cool. I started the high school production of The Music Man. Huh, that's cool. I was on the track team. What did you run? Huh, that's cool. I'm an Eagle Scout. Great, come on in, let's sit and talk. Saying you're an Eagle Scout is the most treasured aspect leaders look for. Next to, I graduated high school, I graduated college. It opens doors because of all you attained in becoming an Eagle Scout. But there's one more thing I want to say about the Eagle Scout. Shana, Nivi, Faelyn, you all earned Eagle Scout, and I admire you for that. But there's something else that makes you so special. You joined Scouting when it first opened up to girls. You were the pioneers in a male-dominated Scouting organization. You had to form a troop, and like it or not, you were all under the microscope. Can girls handle Scouting? You're up here saying, yes, we can. But as my wife says, she likes quoting the Spice Girls, girl power. So there's a couple people my age out there, okay. So it is a true honor for me to be able to pin these Eagle Scout medals on you and remind you your legacy is just beginning. This Eagle medal is not a recognition of an award or a totem, but it's a constant reminder of the person you have become and to carry it forward. Once again, once an Eagle Scout, always an Eagle Scout. Shana, Nivi, Faelyn, congratulations. Let me get you your medals. Congratulations.
Up next is a slight change on the program I'd like to have. We all live in this special city called Johns Creek. It's not a community, but very proud to have a city council, from mayors to all its members, support Scouting that we all believe in. Not just words, but also in action, which is Yes, I'm very proud to say that. Scouts are recognized with a proclamation during a city council meeting or one of those Mondays when they meet. But they also come to the ceremony and personally make more important than what it is. Today we are honored to have our mayor, Mr. Bradbury, joining us to share his congratulatory words to these Eagle Scouts. Mr. Mayor.
Congratulations. It's always a really neat thing to be here with new Eagle Scouts. It's a kind of funny thing. Mr. Koppel was talking about how it lends respect, as you get older. I was this morning at an election for an organization that I'm involved with, and the candidates were, they were probably all in their 60s, 70s, some may have been in their 80s, but this one gentleman in particular was probably 75, and as he's giving his little speech about why he should be elected, literally the first thing that he mentioned was the fact that he was an Eagle Scout. So it definitely follows you, and it's something to be proud of as you go through life. This is a book that we like to give all of our Eagle Scouts on behalf of the city, just recognizing what you've accomplished, and we just very much are proud of what you've been able to do. And this is a book that talks about some of the accomplishments of other Eagle Scouts, and maybe one day there'll be a chapter or a page in there with your name on it. So with that, I'll
I think these girls might be the last ones to have been born before we became Johns Creek. So not to be outdone, we do have representation from the Fulton County, which we are part of anyway. We have the Director of Communication Affairs, Patton Zamoski, to award the Fulton County Proclamation, and Mr. Coppell also, please.
My name is Patton, and I am with Commissioner Thorne's office, and I'm here on behalf of her to congratulate y'all for this incredible accomplishment that I mean, y'all are so admirable and strong, and I just also want to say that I'm not great at public speaking, but we're trying, because y'all, as young women, have done significantly more than I could even imagine, so I can conquer my fear of speaking in front of crowds. But so once again, I'm here on behalf of Commissioner Thorne, and to present these proclamations. But the Boy Scouts of America began in 1910 for the purpose of training young men to achieve the objectives of strong character, personal fitness, and good citizenship with an elite group of Boy Scouts earning the rank of Eagle Scout, signifying dedication and the determination to excel in both scholastic and scouting endeavors. And Nivi Sadish is a senior at Lambert High School, where she is DECA Street Team Activity Coordinator and also section leader in the Advanced Treble Choir, and a teen volunteer lead at Alpharetta Tamil School. And Nivi has excelled in many areas of scouting, with achievements including Assistant Senior Patrol Leader and Junior Assistant Scoutmaster. And Nivi has satisfied the strenuous requirements necessary to attain the rank of Eagle Scout, which include the design and creation of a sensory playground for Spectrum and Autism Support Group, and she built several activity boards and a pitcher/water pump station. And Nivy will be recognized by friends, family, and fellow scouts for her attainment of the rank of Eagle Scout during the Court of Honor ceremony on Saturday, March 8th at Johns Creek Presbyterian Church. Now therefore it be resolved. Shana is a freshman at Georgia State University and graduate of Alpharetta High School, where she was a member of the National Honor Society and the National Arts Honor Society, Tri-M Music Honor Society, and the Alpharetta Chorus and All-State Chorus. And Shana has excelled in many areas of scouting with achievements including patrol leader, assistant senior patrol leader, quartermaster, and troop guide, and she is also a member of the Order of the Arrow and recipient of the Messenger of Peace Award, Triple Crown of High Adventure, and several others. And Shana has satisfied the strenuous requirements necessary to attain the rank of Eagle Scout, which include the design of construction of a vertical storage unit and 2 regular shelving units for the Fine Arts Department at Alpharetta High School. And Shana will be recognized by friends and family and fellow scouts for her attainment of the rank of Eagle Scout during the Court of Honor ceremony on Saturday, March 8th, 2025 at Johns Creek Presbyterian Church. Now therefore it be resolved. Faelyn Davis is a freshman at Kennesaw State University and a cum laude graduate of Chattahoochee High School, where she was an honor roll student. And Faelyn has excelled in many areas of scouting with achievements including senior patrol leader, instructor, troop guide, and quartermaster. She's also a recipient of the Messenger of Peace Award. And Faelyn has satisfied the strenuous requirements necessary to attain the rank of Eagle Scout, which include the design and construction of 2 platforms, including ramps and a bridge for the Alpha Team Search and Rescue Dogs. And Faelyn will be recognized by friends, family, and fellow scouts for her attainment of the rank of Eagle Scout during the Court of Honor ceremony on Saturday, March 8th, 2025 at Johns Creek Presbyterian Church. Now therefore it be resolved.
Say anything from my initial thoughts. I didn't finish my initial thoughts, I guess, so I have to start this also. Some fun memories as I remember them, so no fact checking. These people, okay? So, not sure how much they knew about the program when they joined in 2019, but brought in a lot of enthusiasm. That's something you need to continue in this troop for 6 years. I'll just stick to the first day at summer camp. Tents always have bugs because we go on the first week. And there's always some boys coming, and I'm equally not comfortable, but when the boys say it, we just send an older scout to help out. Otherwise, tell them that they'll go away. Just get them for dinner or something, and they get distracted. Did not hear anything complaints from the girls. They were just running around, not making any fuss. Then, Mr. Suhant and I got to know about, there was a Gerhardstein pest control service, which was like, not only like cleaning the inside of the tent, outside of the tent, but inside of the tent. They were pre-treating some of the tents. Then I got to know about, there was a hotline for them only sometimes, Davis 911, just have to go whisper to the ears, and then Mrs. Davis will run around, get the bugs out of the tent, and then go away. So it was kind of interesting to see how that seamlessly worked without making any fuss there. So again, we thought of using it, but no, boys didn't need that help because, like I said, there's too many of them, and there's always going to be complaints. So I'm sure all the TLC that they got helped them to get here on stage today. On a personal side of things, I have to start with Faelyn because I got to know her first. This was a small girl, still the hair longer than, fighting to be taller than the person itself, as always. When Britton joined the troop, We used to meet downstairs on the smaller room. It's called the youth hall now. And there's always a small girl sitting in a small crooked corner. She will find a corner and she would have an iPad attached to her. She would not lift her head up and she will always be doing something with the iPad, completely ignoring the noisy surroundings, everything, but she was just focused on that. And people who know me, that's not an option around me to just like ignore me and do what you're doing. So I will make this conversation and Mr. Davis will come and broker between the two of us saying, oh, he's just asking this. And she'll just say that one word and then go back to her iPad again. So it was a fun thing before I figured out and she realized that she has to say something and then I'll leave her alone and the meeting starts. But that little girl attached to the iPad not just complete all the rank requirements, but also went on high adventure trips to earning an Eagle rank. So did not know that, but very proud of you for where you are today. So next, Nivehdana, okay. And she was, I would say, social bee amongst the three of you, right? She had friends, old and young, boys and girls. She knew everyone. She will go reach out, and again, she probably is like me that way. You have to talk to her. There's not much of a choice there. I thought she always wore her high school shirt because everything ended in an S, and I thought there was always an S in her shirt. I thought, which high school it is? And then I heard Lambert, and Lambert did not have an acronym called BTS. Then got to know, okay, I knew some K-pop, but then I realized that, okay, her t-shirt meant something else and not the high school. So, but then I was, I was a bit concerned when she did not get the Eagle last year. When these two got their Eagle, she wasn't there. And when it came to guidance and rules, I would say we did not see eye to eye. But then, so I kept to myself, not wanting to bother her because there are some scouts, I think the brothers are here, who chose not to become Eagle. And then leave them alone is how it was. So I had to keep quiet about maybe I thought she's not going for Eagle rank. And then finally got to know from her mom, I asked her, and then she told me, oh, she's got one more year to go. Okay, that explains a lot of the reasoning behind she not working on her Eagle while the other two were doing it at the same time, because everything else they all did together a lot of the times. But then, this was a little slow because she had extra time. That was a relief that I found out that she was the youngest of the three, and another year to earn Eagle rank, and obviously today she's on stage again. Finally, we have Shana, right? What can I say, right? What I will say. All you have to do is ask, and she will do. Then I don't know about mom and dad, but dad surely had the keys to make her do what she wants. Run to the shed, sure. Become an SPL, sure. Vacuum the great hall, even though I'm tired, yeah, sure. SPL, please, sure. And then what else? Help a younger scout, okay, we'll do that. SPL, please, yes. Did I say SPL? You want an SPL? You got it. I think she was like, I don't know what happened, 2020, I think. Maybe the performance wasn't good enough, that she wasn't SPL. But all other years, she was stepping up to do what was needed for the troop. So very nice of her to do it. So truly a wonderful example of a servant leader and cheerful service. Even when her battery level was 1%, she will still be the same smiling person. And I will always appreciate that. I've heard about she falling for a pitch from her dad, about a Chick-fil-A stop on the way home. Sometimes that got her going, is what I thought. But then I saw Mr. Swanton's phone. His app did not say he was a signature level yet. So it seems like he did a promise and got a lot of things done by Shana, but then never did all the stops. Is that right? I don't know. Some of it, as I said, I hear a lot of things, and this is one of the things I hear. So obviously you could make her do some of the things, I guess, when you get the Chick-fil-A story in there, but never make it happen. So those are some fun memories. I know you girls are, I know two of you are already out of the troop, and maybe he's going to be joining you guys soon. So, but keep in mind, there's always girls that are here. Come back and visit them. Do whatever you need to do to help them out to get to where you are. So with that said, Mr. Tom Reeds for Eagle Certificate and Bolo tie.
Now, I want you to know the reason why the schedule's been changed around a little bit. Okay, full disclosure. Kumar came to me and said, I can't put you right up to Mr. Coppell. You can't put you right up to Mark. Mark tells such long stories. He said, and you tell such long stories. So who am I after? I'm after Kumar, who tells such long stories. Mr. Mohan, are your ears still attached? Yeah, they're not burning. So many stories. No. I got a couple more stories. Can you hear me back there? Hear me okay? Yeah, I'm getting older, I forget things, so I wrote some of these down. Okay, you got the full dose. First of all, congratulations. Now, you don't get the award from me until the end after you listen to all this, okay? That's the deal. First of all, you all earned the Messenger of Peace Award. And you may not realize there are 3 levels now of the Messenger of Peace Award. And the highest level is the Ambassador level award. And a project is involved working with the beneficiary and leading others to do this project. Does that sound familiar to you? It's exactly what your Eagle Project is. So I want you, it doesn't matter, I don't care how old you are, as long as you're under 21, come to me, we'll talk about it, we'll file the application, and you'll be recognized. The work you've done, the work you've already done. The Messenger of Peace Award was set up a number of years ago by the King of Sweden and Saudi Arabia. It was felt that Scouts do lots of service, tens of millions of hours worldwide. But there wasn't a worldwide designation, not a worldwide recognition for it. So they decided to make the Messenger of Peace that recognition. And it's done worldwide. Scouts all around the world are in the Messenger of Peace. So you're in good company. You've already earned it. I want you to go to the highest level because you've earned that as well. Okay? I'm going to give you a charge. You've gotten a lot from Scouting. A lot. And I want you to think about how you can give back. Not just now, but through your life. Now you may, in the future, you may have children who join Scouts. I ask you to please consider not waiting until then, like a lot of people do, like many leaders do. Get involved when you can. Wherever you go, there will be a troop that needs help. You go off to school, there may be a local troop in town. And you're going to find pretty quickly that you're going to find other Eagle Scouts. Oops, sorry. Is this a microphone too? You got 2? Okay. You'll find other Eagle Scouts. And instantly, you'll have so much in common with them. It doesn't matter what they major in, what they look like, where they come from. Instantly, you'll have that bond. And recognize that and give back. Okay? Now, there's another thing. You have a lot of good memories. I want you to keep memories, keep in mind. I want you to remember the things you've done in Scouting. And not just the good things. I want you to remember the hard times. Personally, I remember sleeping out when it was freezing outside, and we didn't have floors in our tent, and somehow we trenched back then. Okay, we don't do that now, believe no trench. We trenched, the trench wasn't deep enough, and the water ran right over it. Ice cold water throughout the night, right through the middle part of my back, all night long. And there's nothing I could do because it was pouring rain outside. Couldn't roll over because 4 of us in a small tent. But I remember that. Yeah, I remember the laughs. I remember the great times. But I remember that, and I remember a lot of other things. Not to say, oh boy, I wish I had never done that. I'm glad I did that. And I know you've got the same. If you think, don't think just about the good things. Think about the things, not necessarily bad, but that challenge you. A little bit of adversity is good. It's good. And you will overcome it. You know how to overcome adversity. So those are your memories. I want you to keep in contact with each other. Don't wait until you're 40, 50, 60 to look up people in your old troop. Do it now and keep the contacts going. I know you're going to meet a lot of new people in your life as you go on. Don't forget the old ones. Don't forget the people who got you where you are. Don't forget them. Okay? The other thing I want to share with you is that we talk about once an eagle, always an eagle. You see Eagle Scouts stand up here during the Eagle Pledge, and we have quite a few in our troop. We have a lot of eagles from our troop. How many now, Mr. Gopel?
Probably about 138, 140, that area.
Yeah, pushing 150 Eagle Scouts since what, 1997, 8? 95. I want to tell you about one Eagle Scout in particular. He had been working with a group, he works on my Capitol Hill in D.C. He works in particular with a group of congressmen and women, about 35 of them. And it's a caucus. They get together, they formulate their ideas, and they work to put that block together in voting so that they vote together, and it has influence in how votes come out. And at times, this person tells me, it's like herding cats, trying to get 30 members of Congress going in the same direction. It's difficult. And he's developed over time a relationship with these people. He was in a meeting, and something came up about scouting. And they went around the room asking all these members of Congress if they had ever been scouts. And there were some said yes. This person said, yeah, I'm a scout. He said, what do you mean you're a scout? He said, well, once you're an Eagle Scout, you're always an Eagle Scout. Without prompting, they all began clapping. Not only clapping, but they got up, stand up, 35 members of Congress, clapping for this person, came over, broke up the meeting, shook hands, slapped him on the back, said, this is great. We are so proud of you. He was an Eagle Scout from Troop 2000. And I know this story very well because it was my son, Tim. And one more thing. You are part of a combined unit pilot. Do you know that? You know it. Okay. Well, I get a survey. Do you get surveys? You do? What you think? Well, you can help me fill out my survey because it's really more important what you think than what I think. And our troop is very unique in that. I give out Messenger of Peace Awards to deserving scouts around council. And I go to girl troops, boy troops, girl troops, not combined troops. Now, you have a separate scout mess, you have a separate committee chair, but meet in the same place. Same activities, camping, service projects, right? So you're unique in that sense. You're also unique in that there have only been 2 girls who have earned an Eagle Scout in this troop. Only 2. Now, I don't know who's 3, 4, and 5, or 5, 4, and 3, or 4, 5, and 3. I don't know. But together, all 3 of you have earned individually and collectively a beautiful achievement. It's great. It's just great. Have I told you enough stories? Okay. Oh. Okay. Now, those of you who may not know, I'm not done. This is a bolo tie. And this scouting was really came together. Yes, Baden Powell. In the United States, it came together with 3 people. And 2, Daniel Carter Beer was really a frontiersman. Out in the woods, pioneering, did all kinds of neat things. Ernest Thompson Seton, his program that had already been started was based on Native American Indian culture. And so when he came in as one of the 3 in scouting in the BSA, he wanted to bring something from that. And he brought a lot. And a lot of the skills you learn are from Native Americans. The bolo tie is a southwestern seen in Southwest and worn by many Native Americans, adults. So I'd like you to step forward and receive your bolo tie. It's said that once you earn Eagle, you no longer wear a neckerchief, you wear a bolo tie. Now, I wear a bow tie occasionally, but I wear neckerchiefs because they mean something to me. So you can continue wearing your neckerchiefs. Okay, when you pull up your hair, I don't want to get tied up with this. Okay, there you go. Okay, all right. Okay, now, this is a plaque, obviously. You want to read it? Loud? You want to read it? It's your plaque, you want to read it? All right, okay. The Boy Scouts of America is proud to award the rank of Eagle Scout to Faelyn Elizabeth Davis, Troop 2000, Johns Creek, Georgia, in recognition of successful completion of all requirements for Scouting's highest rank. And this plaque, right now, you'll get different things from this ceremony. And you might put them in a box, a cardboard box. And that box may wind up in your attic, in your basement. But this is something that clips and hang it on the wall. I told you a story about Tim. And he gets a lot of people coming in his office. The chair of this caucus said, Tim, do you have something like so people can know you're an Eagle Scout? He said, I don't know. So he called up, he said, Pop, in that old box, you got anything that, I can hang? This is what he has hanging out in his office. And people come in, they see it, and they recognize it. So you're always an Eagle Scout in this Scout Nation. Are you anywhere there? Okay. Brother, what do you? Okay, that's the nation. Okay. All right, congratulations. You can tell Kuma and I practice a lot. Twist this way, twist that way. And I'll read it again. The Boy Scouts of America is proud to award the rank of Eagle Scout to Nivehdana G. Sash. Troop 2000, Johns Creek, Georgia, in recognition of successful completion of all requirements for Scouting's highest rank. Pictures. Present you with this ball all the time. Hopefully I don't strangle you with it. Yeah, good. That's nice. This one's cold. I'll read it again. The Boy Scouts of America is proud to award the rank of Eagle Scout to Shana. What's your last name? Do we know anybody named Samantha? Yes. Our former Scoutmaster. And it took quite a while. I didn't realize that you were his daughter. Didn't realize. I know your brother, but I didn't know. Okay. Troop 2000, Johns Creek, Georgia, in recognition of successful completion of all requirements for Scouting's highest rank. Oh, one more thing I want to add. Yeah, you earn a lot of awards as a scout. When you become an adult, you come back, maybe because your children are in it. And then maybe you come back because you feel like you get something from it. You get a satisfaction of working with scouts who are going to move on in the world. We don't know what they're going to do. But knowing them, I think it's going to be great things. So that's an award for me. The other recent award that I got, really an honor, was for you to ask me to present today. So I thank you for that.
Mrs. Ansley to come up and award the personal Eagle plaque.
So I'll go ahead and say it now. I'm so excited. Congratulations to everyone. So when Mr. Reese was just talking about something you can hang on your wall, these are small. You can have it, just on the side of your desk, put up on the wall. And if you're ever thinking, I'm just not getting anything done, this is so much work. I'm trying to get through college, as I know 2 of you are already there, 1 of you will be there shortly. Some days it's just long. And this is something you can look at and go, I can do great things. I've already done great things. And I can keep going. And so let me award you these plaques. So proud of all of you. You did such great things.
Next to award the American Legion Good Citizen Medal and Certificate, we have a change of people. We have Mr. Coppell to come up on stage. Thanks.
In my spare time, what little I have, I am a member of the American Legion Post 251 in Duluth. These gentlemen and ladies for the American Legion basically are dedicated to service. Service to the country, serving as soldiers. Service afterwards. You just can't turn service off. It's addictive. You give of yourself, you give, and you get pleasure of giving to see the joy you bring to other people. So with that, the American Legion loves service and loves being a service to the community. And Scouting and American Legion are a good bind for service. So the American Legion, our post, 251 in Duluth, has been just most gracious in honoring our Eagle Scouts with a certificate, a medal, and a coin. Now, usually Rich Bureau from the American Legion presents this, but he's happy in California, married, fighting fires, but he was untouched, but basically enjoying life in California. So he delegated or asked me to step in for him today. So it's an honor again, not only to step in for such an honorable gentleman as Rich Bureau, but to be able to present such honorable people this award. Each of you will get an American Legion Good Citizenship certificate, because everything has paperwork and a certificate awarded by the post, a medal to wear on your uniform, and I still have mine. This is what it looked like back in 1967. Inflation, it's a little bigger now, thanks to inflation. And also the American Legion Post coin, showing you it's Post 251. So I'm going to present those to you on behalf of the American Legion. So, let's see. First up, Ms. Faelyn. Go. Congratulations on behalf. Thank you. Wish I had 4 sets of hands. Nivy. Oh, the one. Give that up. This. Congratulations. Now, I happen to have seen Rich Bureau last day or two, and he wanted, I can't tell the jokes like he can. It's not happening. It's Mr. Coppell, okay? Not a jokester. But he wanted to make sure, and I had to promise, and when an Eagle Scout promises, we deliver, that no matter what, even though two of you are in college and one is going to college, that you're not used to the food there, and a little hot sauce always makes the food good. So on behalf of Rich's hot sauce, I am presenting you the Rich Bureau Tabasco sauce for school. It's real Tabasco, I promise. It's not the program. I want to send this to Rich Bureau. Proof.
I forgot to mention that initially we had the community present awards from the city and the county. Then we had our troop and scout awards, and then the one with the American Legion started with the other special organizations that support scouting. We have a few of them that have the time to visit us today. First up, from the Georgia Freemasons, Mr. Jack Bell.
My name is Jack Bell, and I'm a Freemason. I'm here today to present the Albert F. Garner Eagle Scout Award on behalf of the Freemasons of Georgia. Many of you know Freemasons in your families and communities. I would like to say a few words about our fraternity. Freemasonry is a worldwide fraternity with 29,000 members in 392 lodges in the state of Georgia alone. The first Georgia Lodge was founded in Savannah in 1734 by General James Oglethorpe, the founder of Georgia. That lodge still exists today. There is written evidence that Freemasonry existed in the 14th century, although some historians trace it back even further. We do not solicit members, but rather a man must ask us for membership. In 1905, a New York Freemason named Daniel Beard founded a youth program called Society of the Sons of Daniel Boone. In 1910, it merged with another group to form Boy Scouts of America. Brother Beard served Boy Scouts for 30 years as the editor of Boys Life magazine and was one of the first National Scout commissioners. Many of the tenets of Freemasonry coincide with those of Scouting. Our goal is to make good men better. Like all Eagle Scouts have discovered, honors that are important are not easily obtained. This award, named after a past Grand Master, is of such importance to us as Freemasons that it is presented by a representative of the Grand Lodge of Georgia. Today, that is my honor. In recognition of your high moral character, your contributions to Scouting, and your community, I would like to present you the Albert F. Garner Masonic Eagle Scout Award. Congratulations. I'm just going to read one of these. They're all the same. In recognition of her achieving Eagle Scout, the highest rank of the Boy Scouts of America, symbolizing her awareness of duty to God, country, community, family, and self, the Grand Lodge of Georgia Free and Accepted Masons does hereby congratulate and commend for her dedication and high achievement in Boy Scouting. Faelyn Elizabeth Davis, in testimony whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Grand Lodge of Georgia Free and Accepted Masons to be affixed hereto, dated at Macon, Georgia, this 8th day of March, AL 2025, AD 2025. Mark A. Bradley, Grand Master, attested by Van Mac McGee, Grand Secretary. And this is also for Navi and for Shana. At this time, would the moms please come up here? I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to let you present that to your dog. This is a great day for you ladies. And it's a proud day for your mentors and family. If I could now have Kevin and Avanish please come up front. Thank you. Thank you all.
Next, we have Mr. Robert Saunders from the Sons of American Revolution to present their award.
On behalf of the Piedmont Chapter, Georgia Society, Sons of the American Revolution, I bring you greetings. It gives me great pleasure to congratulate Shana Suhatan, Faelyn Elizabeth Davis, and Nivehdana Sadesh, on advancing to the rank of Eagle Scout in Scouting America. As Eagle Scouts, you represent Scouting's finest tradition of duty to God and country, duty to others, duty to self. You represent those values that build strong character, strong families, and strong communities. No one reaches the pinnacle of Scouting without great personal sacrifice and without the help of a loving family. Devoted Scoutmaster and committed troop leaders, I congratulate everyone who put you on the path to Eagle Scout. The Eagle Court of Honor marks not an ending, but a beginning. There is no end to the Eagle Scout Trail, having reached Scouting's summit. Your achievement proclaims to a new generation of Scouts that you know the way to set high standards and how to live by them. The way to build character, to train in citizenship, and to foster fitness of mind and body. I urge you to dedicate yourselves to helping others find the way to capture scouting spirit and the special joys of camping, fellowship, service, and love of country.
Faelyn.
There is a letter in each certificate award for further recognition, should you want to do it, for scholarships and so on, from the Sons of the American Revolution. Thank you. Avina. Shana. Congratulations.
Yeah, next up we have Mr. retired Major Bruce Bonds from the Military Order of World Wars.
First, I'd like to thank Troop 2000 for the invitation to participate in this Eagle Scout Court of Honor. The Military Order of World Wars was established in 1919 by the General of the Army's John J. Pershing. His belief was that a military officer, upon leaving active duty, should continue to serve by giving back to the community. The Military Order of World Wars proudly supports BSA of America and their Eagle Scout program. This support includes MOWW providing an embossed certificate to the recipients of the Eagle Scout Award. The Military Order of World Wars Certificate of Recognition is hereby presented to Shana, Neve, and Faelyn for dedication to the principles of scouting as evidenced by being a recipient of the Eagle Scout Award, thereby identifying these young women as being fully prepared to assume the responsibilities of leadership and service to our nation.
Next, for the Messenger of Peace Award, Mr. Tom Reeds. Okay, right? And then we'll probably move over to the Scouts. For Troop 2000 Eagle Plaque, the Eagle Scouts Avnish Jadhav and Kevin Zhang, please.
Hello everyone, my name is Avanish and I'm here with Kevin. We were both the troop's last Eagle Scouts. Our troop has a tradition in which the last Eagle Scouts present the new Eagle Scouts with the troop plaque. Congratulations again, Shana, Nivi, and Faelyn.
And now to present the American flag, Mr. and Mrs. Buck.
We just wanted to thank you for inviting us up here. It means a lot to be here for this ceremony. We really feel like we've had fun watching you in the troop. We've learned a lot about each other. We've been on campouts, we've been on High Adventure. We've learned that Mr. Suhanthan likes to sleep on rocks. And I think that you guys are eagles in every way, and I think that there probably should be an addendum to the Eagle badge, and I think a lot of scouts here can relate to this. If you are a child of a leader, because you don't get to skip out on meetings, you don't get to skip out on campouts, you get to go to all the events and have all the fun. So we appreciate that, and there probably should be a special Eagle medal for youth of leaders like Ms. Gita, Mr. Suhanthan, and the Davises. We're here to award the American flag. The flag is a symbol of our nation. It has a lot of symbology, just like the Eagle badge does, and it's flown over the Capitol in recognition of your achievements. So thank you again for inviting us, and congratulations.
Faelyn just took it to heart to put it back under the chair. Everything I told her to put everything right away. She's on it. Okay. Next up, I would like to invite Mr. Shankar Kalmakam to award the Georgia flag.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shankar Kalambakam. I'm the Assistant Scoutmaster. Prior to this role, I had a very unique role to play. We had a boys troop and girls troop. So we had a boys like Scoutmaster and a girls Scoutmaster. And then I think Mr. Davis and we were the shared service. I had the honor to be the advancement coordinator, put them through a board of review. Something that we do as they advance in the rank. It's an opportunity for all these young adults or scouts to sit in front of 3 adults that they have never spoken to. And I'm very proud to be part of this moment with them. I hope I scared you a lot, improving your communication skill, your leadership presence, and really honored to be here. So these flags, the Georgia flag, it's flown in the Capitol, honoring what your achievement is. And it's a great moment for me because I can continue going on. I know we have an open mic, but there's going to be a long line. So just want to say, each one of you, it was a unique experience. If anything needs to be done, Shana would be there. She would take care of it. Navy, she's always there, entertaining everyone. Faelyn is always there with her mom. But again, each one of them brought the founder, having a troop that started at 2019, and they are the linchpin to make that a successful. And I'm very proud to see a lot of young scouts following their footpath. With that, I'm going to give them this award, starting with Shana.
Now to award or present the congratulation letters and the Eagle Scout scrapbook, Ms. Hen.
Good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Hen, and I am the committee chair for the troop. It is a great honor to always be invited and included into presenting awards. It was just being part of your award ceremony and you asking me was just a great honor for me. But it's also because we get to honor these young ladies. This is only our second Eagle Court of Honor for our girls troop, and that is fantastic. You have led the charge in having our young girls look up to you, be inspired by you, and continue the momentum that we have here at Troop 2000. Girls, you all have made some wonderful dedication and lifelong friends here, but I also know that one day you will probably be sending letters to our Eagle Scouts because you all are amazing, talented, and gifted in your own right. These binders are filled with letters from CEOs, senators, the president. We have mayors. We have important people that know the quality that you have to become an Eagle Scout, and they are appreciative of your work. And knowing you will be sending letters sometime soon to our Eagle Scouts and around the world. So congratulations. Please take some time and look at the letters that are sent to you, because not everyone gets to have this opportunity. And I really want you to reflect back on what Miss Ansley said. When you're feeling a little blue or feeling like it's not coming together like you thought it would, open up these and look at them and reflect on what can be and what you have accomplished. So congratulations.
I've always mentioned family involvement when the Eagle Scouts are up, and more often than not, you've seen the parents involved in many ways. Obviously not to speak about these people. I don't know how they let the two girls go to college the way the Davises were taking care of Faelyn but I guess things change over time. So again, it's kind of a simple way to recognize like any other parents, but these 3 Scoutmasters and their spouses, and again with Mr. Davis especially, for all their work. They deserve more recognition, but we will do the same way as everybody else. Would Kathy and Brian, Geeta and Satish, Sangeeta and Suhanthan come up on stage to be recognized? Normally the boys take a lot of time. I'm hoping the girls, I think the technique was not good in one person.
The girls are fast.
Well, a few times dads get recognized. So dad should have got the necklace for GP. Next, we'll have each of the Eagle Scout to come forward to recognize the mentor on their Eagle Scout trail. Please announce your Eagle mentor and pick up the pin from here.
Can Mr. Huffnagel come up here, please?
I'm like super extra in mine and I have 3, sorry. And I also have like things I want to say because I didn't mention them in my Eagle speech, so I have to do it now. The first person I want to recognize was there from the very beginning of my scouting journey. This mentor was my very first Scoutmaster and showed up to almost every campout that I went on. No matter what, I could always count on them to root for my success. They never let me slack off and kept pushing me to lock in and get my Eagle rank. I wouldn't be standing here today without their guidance. Thank you, Ms. Davis.
Should we all stay up here?
Sure, yeah, I think that's a good idea. The next person is one of the most important people in my scouting journey. This mentor never gave me the answers. Instead, they made me figure it out for myself, which in hindsight might have been a good thing. Without their support, my Eagle project would not have gone as smoothly as it did. I would never say this to them directly, but they have been an amazing mentor, and I'm extremely grateful and blessed to have had them by my side. Thank you, Mr. Samantha. The last person I want to recognize is the prime example of the Scout oath and law. They exemplified it before they even knew what it was about. They've been the perfect role model and a pillar of support for me, not just in my scouting journey, but in my life altogether. Without them, there's no way that I would have made it to Tenderfoot, let alone Eagle. Every success I've had in scouting or otherwise I owe to them. Thank you to my mom, Miss Gita.
Line item. Got to understand, Mrs. Davis, Mr. Davis, for the girls' troop tradition. Oh, it's you, okay.
All right. So as you know, Mr. Capel has a tradition of giving the boys Eagle keychains during their Eagle Court of Honor. And back when Mary Kate and Mika were having their Court of Honor, Eagle Court of Honor, I wanted to start my own tradition and do something similar, but was more representative of the girls. So inside this, you'll find an eagle, not only to remind you of all that you've accomplished, but it also represents the caring and nurturing side of a woman. The other item, I'm going to open yours, Faelyn. The other item is a keychain, but it is made with a knot called a monkey fist. And it represents our inner strength as women. So I want you to always remember those two sides and always nurture them. So I have one for each of you.
Now the one that I'm looking forward to, because I did not camp a lot with them, it's time for open mic for scouts, adults to say a few words, nice words about the scouts, Faelyn, Nivehdana, and Shana. I would like to probably give the opportunity to the family first so that they don't have to stand in line, and if the scouts could come up on the side, that would be great.
I don't really have anything prepared, so I'll just keep it short and sweet. I'm very proud of all of you for making it to this point. Faelyn, I'm very, very proud of you for getting here. You didn't have as much time as I had when I first started to make it to this point, but you still made it. And that is something that you should be very, very proud of. So congratulations to all of you.
I just wanted to congratulate all of you guys, and also want to thank each and every volunteers and mentors that you have in scouting. Thank you.
So I've been involved with the troop since Britton was in the troop, and I've seen a lot of boys that went up, and then when the girls' troop got started, it was a very small group. So with the boys, there were so many of them that I got lost with a lot of, I knew them individually when I was doing their awards, but I didn't really get a chance to get involved with them as young men at the time. But with the girls' troop, it was a very small group, and I got to go on campouts with you, and I got to know each of you. And I have to say, seeing where you started and where you got to is just really impressive. At the beginning, you guys did not want to get up on the stage. And a lot of times, you didn't want to get up on the stage and not talk. You didn't want to have to go up there and get your rank advancement because it was just embarrassing. That's the very early stage. Then you got used to it. You started going up there. When you became leaders, each of you got up there on stage and had to talk in front of people. And early on, it was hard for you. But by the end, it was a lot easier. I'm not saying you don't get nervous, but it was a lot easier. It was very impressive watching the growth of you girls. Very proud of you. So congratulations.
Congratulations to all three of you. I'm so proud. And I have to say something at our home we have a thing. All good things others should say. Criticism we will say. So to our kids, that's how it has been. But I take this opportunity to tell that, I'm so proud of you, Shana. I'm so proud of you. And all girls, good job.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nivi's very close friend. I've known her for almost 6 years now. To me, she's one of the most responsible, upbeat, loyal people I've ever met. She cares for her close friends and family like no one else, remembering the smallest details of her friends' interests. I've relied on her so much. Everything I confide in her is heard with genuine empathy and held in complete trust. Her presence, to me, has always been a constant source of support, and I'm always endlessly grateful for her kindness, loyalty, and unwavering kindness. She's also one of the most independent people I know, always staying true to her own beliefs and values, regardless of what anyone else thinks. Many of us would agree that she's a total social butterfly. She has an extraordinary ability to connect with people in the most genuine ways, even if she's meeting them for the first time. In tough times, her unwavering support has been my anchor, standing by me without hesitation. Her selflessness and integrity shines through everything she does, making her a truly remarkable friend. And it's been an honor to be by her side and witnessing her impact here. And congratulations to everyone else.
Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for inspiring us, and I know you'll do great in the future.
First of all, I just want to say congratulations to all three of you. You're all really good scouts, and I enjoyed spending time with all of you. But in particular, I'm going to talk about Shana and Nivi. So, Shana, we went to Philmont together in 2021. That was really nice. I really enjoyed getting to know you more. I didn't really know a lot of people in the girls' troop at the time, so it was really nice to meet someone and hang out with them for a really long time. So, thanks for that. You're really nice. You're really cool. And as for Nivi, probably for like the last 2 years I was in the troop before I got Eagle, Nivi was probably the person I talked to the most at the meetings. Like besides Kevin or Avanish or anyone else. And I really appreciated that. It was nice to not just talk to the same guys I knew every meeting. So, sorry I missed going to your Eagle project. I had to move in college. But yeah, congratulations to all three of you, and I hope you guys go far.
So first of all, congratulations to all of you. So Shana and Nivi, I'll never forget my very first camp out at Turkey Trot. You both were there for me every step of the way, guiding me through the experience and making sure I was having a great time. Your support throughout my journey in Scouts have meant the world to me. I can't thank you both enough for everything you've done to help me grow and succeed. Faelyn, I still remember our very first camp out when the temperature dropped below freezing and I ended up giving you my socks and you shared your hand warmers with me. From that moment on, you've been my tent mate. And honestly, I couldn't have asked for anyone better. I've made so many memories with you, and I wish I could share them all, but I don't want to embarrass the both of us. Anyways, it was not just the camping or the meetings itself that made Scouts so memorable. It was the little moments that made our time together so special, and I'll definitely miss tenting with you. It's been an unforgettable journey, and I'm so grateful for all the adventures we've had. You've made every camp out better, and I know I'll always look back on these memories and smile. Congratulations.
I'd like to first congratulate all of you for making it to Eagle and all your contributions you have put towards the troop. First off, Nivi, when I first met you, I was really scared of you. I didn't really know anyone at that time, and our meetings were only on the Discord, and so that's the only times I ever talked to you. You were always able to sign me off no matter how many times I asked you, and spending time with you over these years, you truly inspire me with your character, leadership, and commitment. Shana, you're one of the most sweetest people I've ever met. You took your time to interact with the younger Scouts no matter the age gap, and I truly appreciate what you did. I could always look up to you no matter what you did, and no matter what, and you'd always have our backs. You've shown so much determination and resilience, you deserve every bit of recognition. Lastly, Faelyn, I remember when I first saw you with an iPad in hand, sitting by yourself when we both weren't in Scouts. To think how far you've come, not only as a Scout, but as a friend, truly makes me proud. Some of my most fondest memories in our Scouting journey were always as a trio with Trania. From our bathroom cleanups to tending together, and drives to Miss Davis, and a meeting random lady at Target, and our misshaped cookies, I truly am so happy to have met you. I'm so proud of you and can't wait to see your accomplishments in the future. Congratulations, all of you.
Hello and congratulations to all three of you. So with Shana, I remember back during your Eagle project, I think it was around last year, but you did a great job and you helped the community a lot, so I really appreciated it. I also loved helping volunteer at your project too. As for Nivi, I was also there at your project and we both did our boards together for the the Eagle Board of Review. And I remember it took around an hour to an hour and a half. It was pretty long, but we both made it here. So I just wanted to say congratulations. And then Faelyn, I remember just seeing you around all the time, at all the meetings with the troop. So I just wanted to congratulate all three of you again. Thank you for everything that you've done.
Hi. First of all, I would like to say congratulations for finally making it to Eagle. And I know it's been a long journey and how treacherous it must have been to deal with all of us. But I would like to say that thank you for guiding all of the girls as we've been recently, just trying to make it through with being girls in the troop with the majority of the guys. And I would like to thank you for being mentors and guides to all of us scouts in general. And congrats once again.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet because I could talk about them all day if I had to. Shana is one of the kindest people I know. Everybody likes to say that Nivi is the social butterfly, but I think it's Shana. She gets to know everybody in the troop, young or old. She always makes new friends. She talks to everyone with, the same personality. She's an awesome person, and I love her. Nivi is, I would like to say she's one of my mentors. She guides me in the troop. She guides me at school. She's a little mean sometimes, but that's okay. I can take it. She's just an awesome person. She's an amazing gift giver. If you guys didn't know, I would become close friends with Nivi as soon as possible. And then Faelyn, thank you for getting me through summer camp last year. That was one of the painful moments of my life, but you really helped me, and I love getting to know you through these last 6 years, and you've been a great friend and a great mentor in the troop as well. So congratulations.
Hello. First off, I want to say congratulations to all three of you guys. I wanted to come up here and say something like embarrassing to any of you guys, but honestly, I can't think of anything. So, because I know you, Shana, I'm your brother, and I know you do lots of embarrassing things. Nivi, I know you've done definitely embarrassing things, but for some reason, y'all seem really, really well behaved in Scouts. I don't like that. But yeah, I just want to say congratulations. Y'all did really good. I've been here since you guys started, and you guys have done a lot of good stuff. Congratulations.
Well, I just want to say quick words. Congratulations to all three of you. Along with being mentors and leaders and guiding for the rest of the girls in the troop, new girls in the troop. I also seen them assisting the boys, rest of the scouts in the troop. So I just want to say thank you for your service and true servants for the troop, I believe. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you all for being here to support these beautiful young women and choosing to spend the time here today. Happy Women's Day to all of you, all the beautiful women here. And congratulations, Shana, Nivi, and Faelyn, Nivehdana. Congratulations, Nivehdana. So, I have been traveling with these girls since the beginning of this troop, like when the Boy Scouts chose to take the girls in. And literally traveling means I've been driving these girls to campouts and activities, and I was kind of tuned to not listen to the things and listen to only the things I'm supposed to listen. And yeah, I really miss you all. I miss you. I miss you. Yes. I'm really scared of the dark nights and roads and everything. Shana is the pathfinder for me. She will guide me. Thank you for that. About Nivi, she is all self-made. I wouldn't take a single point of where she is now. And like Advika said, she is mean, little mean. I got used to it. It hurts, but yeah, I got used to it. So again, congratulations, all three of you. Fly high, but remember your roots. Congratulations.
I thought she's starting a new tradition, like giving away phones to everyone. No.
Well, good thing Ms. Davis forced me into my tradition here, you know. Good thing I brought my keychains, I would have thought. But no, it's an honor to be here. And I think the true testament, the litmus test of what type of scouts or what type of impact you want on people is look how many people took off the first nice Saturday we've had to sit here and watch you get what you rightfully deserve. I think that tells everyone here what type of scout, what type of people you are. Now myself, personally, I don't think I've ever seen Shana not smiling, ever in my life. I thought, well, you know, she's the smilingest person I've seen, but then Nivi came along, and Faelyn, you can't tell half the time has a mask, but you see, I mean, you see a lot of the smiles, and that's what drives people to do things. To sit there and tell people to do, but yet to be able to smile, make it fun, make it enjoyable, you get everybody to jump in and work even harder for you. So it's a true testament to that ability that you live up to. A scout is cheerful. Very, very overlooked aspect of the law. Because making even the hardest work fun and cheerful, it's not work anymore, it's a hobby. So I congratulate you all on that. And again, you keep hearing once an eagle, always an eagle. You three, we don't have to remind that so many times. You are top-notch, sterling examples of scouts. So all I can say is, you got a monkey's fist. I don't know what you're going to do with another set of cars, unless you have two cars you're going to be driving, you know, a school car and a home car. You know, because you've already been told you're going to be successful, you're going to be writing letters in a book. I just give you my blessing is, when you grow older, like all of us, when you hit that parenthood thing, and all of a sudden you're going to have children, may you have scouts as good as you are. You will then come back when you're 70 to do these things. That's what type of scouts you are, and I wish you all the best in the future.
Now for the Eagle Scout response. Whatever order you'd like to go.
Scouting has been an invaluable experience to me, providing me with so many different opportunities to learn and grow as a person. When I first joined, I could barely stand in front of a group of people when someone else was doing the talking, let alone say a speech of my own, just like my dad mentioned to everyone else earlier. Thanks, Dad. And while I'm still nervous to talk and present something in front of an audience, I can confidently say that Scouts has made it much easier for me to stand and speak in front of a group of people. I've learned a lot of life skills from Scouts that I will take with me for the rest of my life, such as first aid, being prepared for emergencies, and being a good citizen. I've also learned different ways to lead others, as well as when I should step back from interfering and let whoever's struggling work things out themselves. Besides providing me with many different opportunities for leadership, this troop and its members have also made Scouting lots of fun. Ever since I was small, I always wanted to join Scouts with my brother, both in Cub Scouts and in Boy Scouts. Many of my friends were in Scouts, and I was always sad when I couldn't join them for an activity or camp out they had planned. So when I was given the opportunity to join the same troop as my brother, I was really excited. Since joining, I've made a lot of new friends in the troop throughout the 6 years the girls' troop has existed, and looking back on all the fun I had with them always brightens my day. Like how a rope got caught in our boat's propellers during sea base, forcing us to wait for someone to cut the rope to come, and telling riddles to each other while we waited. Or how during our first whitewater rafting trip, Nivy lost one of her shoes and had to make the trip back to the campground with only one shoe. One last thing I'd like to talk about is how thankful I am for all the leaders who helped me get to where I am today. I'd like to thank both my mom and my dad for helping found Troop 2K, making it possible to join the same troop as my brother, and for all the help and guidance they gave me throughout my time in Scouts. I'd like to thank Mr. Huck-Puff-Nagel for helping me with my Eagle project and being there for support ever since, before I even joined the troop. And I'd like to thank Miss Geetha for always being kind and pleasant to be around, helping out whenever it's needed, and always being there for support for me. I'd also like to thank all the other leaders that I didn't mention previously who have helped make this experience possible for me. And finally, I'd like to thank all of the Scouts who made my experience so enjoyable. There are too many to name, but a special thank you to the founding girls, and Nivi, Shana, Tarania, and Nivehdana for being there for me. The times we had will always stay with me. Thank you.
Okay, so I want to start by saying thank you everybody for coming out today and taking the time to celebrate our achievements with us. And when I first started Scouts, I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't think I would like it. Troop 2000G was so small, and there were like 5 of us, and there were like 1 million boys, and I was like, this is not gonna end well. But I wasn't really a fan of the outdoors. I like being a homebody, and I didn't really like speaking in front of large crowds. So starting out, it was kind of scary. But over the years, Scouting left a really strong impact on me. I learned that I love working with younger Scouts, I love teaching younger Scouts things, and I like being a leader. The troop became a place where I felt respected, and I felt very welcome, and I was really comfortable. And for that, I have a lot of people to thank. And if I were to individually thank all of these people, it would take a long time, so I'm just gonna keep it quick. Thank you to all the adult leaders, all the ASMs that, just maybe signed something or participated in like a merit badge clinic or just volunteered. Thank you to you guys. Thank you to the Bucks, who I got to spend a lot of time with on Philmont, as well as Mr. Hayes. They always saw a positive light of things, even after we had been hiking for literally over a week, so people got cranky. Thank you to Mr. Davis, who was my Eagle advisor and was extremely patient with me throughout the whole process, and he responded no matter how many mistakes I had in my proposal, and he also signed off literally every single blue card that I've ever gotten, and my scout book and every single requirement for the ranks. Thank you to Mr. Mohan and Mr. Capel, who have been supportive and encouraging of our troop, even if they seem intimidating at first. They made me feel the most proud of all the things that I've accomplished. Thank you to Miss Geetha, who has watched us grow along with the girls' troop, managing us during campouts and during the meetings, and they never complain as well, you and Miss Davis. And then I wanted to say this when I gave you the pin, but Faelyn didn't say anything, so I was like, let me just say it later. Thank you so much. I feel like as a new scout, when you go into your first Scoutmaster conference or board of review, some scouts will be like, what does this mean? Should I be scared? Should I be nervous? Is there a possibility that I may not get through it? And I just remember going into my first Scoutmaster conference with you, and it always throughout the ranks remained the same. I felt like I was having a conversation, and I was just, I feel like we had some pretty long Scoutmaster conferences too, because we just ended up talking for a long time. And I wanted to say that you have been the backbone of Troop 2000G, and I really couldn't have made it this far without you, so thank you. Finally, I wanted to thank my family, so my mom, my brother, and especially my dad, who gave me the privilege of having so many unique opportunities and experiences. I don't know if I would be standing here if they hadn't pushed me as hard as they did. Scouting and the people I met along the way have taught me so many things that I'm going to carry with me for the rest of my life. So once again, thank you all for being here.
said about thank you guys for coming out. I know it's, Saturday's probably really busy for you guys, but thank you for taking time out and coming to celebrate with us. Contrary to very popular belief, I was actually one of the shyest girls in Troop 2000 when we first started out. To those who know me right now, it's probably hard to believe, but back then, I had horrible stage fright. It was so bad. I had so much social anxiety that I could barely talk to strangers, let alone give a speech in front of a crowd. But then I became SPL for my first term during our COVID year of 2020. And being SPL meant that I had to do something that I had never done before, speak in front of a crowd. My very first SPL minute at a court of honor. To 7th grade me, 100 people staring at me, waiting for me to say something inspiring or at the very least coherent was a true nightmare. I was so nervous that I sped through my entire speech, and when I got off the podium, I just started bawling. I was so overwhelmed. Poor Scoutmaster Suhantan had to awkwardly pat me on the back because I don't think he knew what to do with crying children, but it is what it is. But the next day, something clicked. I realized that it wasn't actually that bad, and then if I could do it once, then I could do it again. That moment changed everything for me. That story was just a roundabout way of saying that scouting wasn't just about camping trips or rank advancements for me. It gave me real opportunities for growth that I wouldn't have had otherwise. It forced me out of my shell. It pushed me to lead, to trust myself even when I didn't feel ready. I learned how to take charge, how to work with different people, and how to embrace challenges instead of running from them. Scouting taught me confidence, resilience, and to not entirely hate public speaking. Over the last almost 7 years, scouting has shaped me into the person I am today. It has given me some of my favorite friendships, my proudest achievements, and memories that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. And today, standing here as an Eagle Scout, I can say with absolute certainty that I wouldn't trade a second of it. So to my fellow scouts who are here today, leaders, mentors, my mom, and my dad, thank you to everyone who's been a part of this journey. Thank you for supporting me, for challenging me, and for helping me become the best version of myself that I could be. Thank you.
Okay. I got a text saying that wrap it up. So let's see how fast we can do it. Faelyn Davis, Nivehdana and Shana Suhantan. The process of earning Eagle Scout badge does not end with the ceremony. I have the confidence in you that you will honor scouting with your life and service as scouting has honored you today. The eagle soars high and seeks to rest only upon the lofty peaks. As an Eagle Scout, you too must soar high. You must not swerve from the path of duty, and you must strive to obtain that which is the highest and noblest in life. And that's the charge from your troop. And you think, I'd like to have a small token again? And for the Scoutmaster Minute, Ms. Davis. Again, no props again.
All right, well, first I want to say, you know how much I love all three of you. We started with 5, and it was our little band of girls, and I'm so thankful that I could be along on this journey with you guys. All three of you are so awesome as people and scouts. So Nivi asked me if I would give the Scoutmaster Minute, even though I'm technically here as a parent today, and how could I refuse these young women who have been a big part of my life for the last 6 years? When she asked me, the first thing that I did, which I always do when I want to prepare for a Scoutmaster Minute, is I start Googling. So, since these young women are all about to start their journey into adulthood with graduations and college and careers and their lives ahead, I typed in advice on adulthood. What the AI popped up gave me a big smile, and I knew it was perfect. So here is what the Google AI said. Manage your finances responsibly. I would think Personal Managed Merit Badge would have given you a good foundation for that one. Prioritize your health. everybody's favorite merit badge, personal fitness. Manage your time effectively. Getting your Eagle Project and all merit badges done with 2 years less and COVID to boot, I think you've got this one. Be responsible for your actions. Like Mr. Capel always says, your actions are your actions, trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly. Live by the Scout Oath and Law, and it will never steer you wrong. Build strong relationships. I don't think there's anything that can build a stronger relationship than camping and hiking and learning and dealing with bugs and having adventures together. And continually learn and adapt. And based on the number of palms you each have, I think you're good there as well. So it looks like scouting has gotten you pretty prepared already. What I'd like to add is this. Find the things that make you happy in life and make time for them. It's easy to get swept up in careers and family and responsibilities, so make sure that those things bring joy into your lives. Be adventurous, be creative, be happy.
Mr. Simpson for benediction, please.
Let's go as Reverend. Let us pray. We thank you, God, for this opportunity to come together as family, friends, fellow scouts on this significant day in the lives of these young women. We thank you for your support of everyone who has helped guide these scouts along their Eagle Trail, and ask that you continue to give our leaders the patience and wisdom to guide other scouts along life's pathway. Lord, we are grateful for the opportunities and the experiences that have led to this day. Help these scouts live up to the honor, responsibility, and expectations that this Eagle Award represents. Lord, as we go from this place, we ask for your continued blessings on these young women, their families, friends, and fellow scouts. Let their accomplishments be a shining example of scouting. Help them to recognize the gifts that you have given them and challenge them to use those gifts. And may the great Scoutmaster of all great scouts be with us until we meet again. Amen.
The SPL for closing ceremonies.
Hello all, my name is Shriyan Sanda. I'm one of the SPLs for Troop 2000. Before we close, I would like to personally congratulate all three of these guys. They've personally been my mentors as well, as not only for the girls, but as mine as well, especially because their brother was one of my patrol leaders, and they were sort of my first experience in scouting. So thank you so much for that. Second of all, can the scouts that did the flag ceremony please go to your corners? Troop attention, may the audience please rise. Scout salute. Color guard, please retrieve the colors. Color guard about face. Color guard forward march. Color guard dismissed. Audience at ease. 2. So as we close this beautiful ceremony, I would just like to say thank you for everyone for showing your attendance here and supporting the 3 new Eagle Scouts. I would like to say that there is a refreshments in the Great Hall, and I would like to say for all the scouts that attended, please stay up, please stay back and help clean up because we need all the hands. Thank you so much.